So now we're going to see how to do comments, and we're going to do that by going to VS Code. In VS Code, I've already created in 05 comments, index.html, and script.js. And script.js is kind of like the default name for, if you just have a single JavaScript file, you can call it script.js. Like index.html is like default with index. So there it is, and I'm going to import that. And so I'm going to do import, and let's try that again. Import. I need to do a script. That's what I'm looking for. And with that, I need source, and then I need to do script.js, and then I want to do defer on that, right? So that's everything I need to do here. And if I want to do a comment here, I could hit enter and then hold down Control on my keyboard and /, and that's an HTML comment. Here is an HTML comment. And if I want another one, I could come down one more line and I could say the JS file will defer until all of the DOM is rendered with HTML, right, or whatever. And so those are my comments, just the Control / comment stuff. And you could select a line. So if you have a line that's buggy, you could comment it out and work on it. And then I did that with Control / and you could uncomment it. And so that's a good way to when you're debugging, comment stuff out, comment it back in. Like copy code, comment the code you had before out, mess with the new code you copied, get it working, so you always have the original. And then here we'll just do an alert, and this is illustrating comments, and then I need a semicolon there. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And Control / here is a comment in JS. And if we do in VS Code / **, it gives us here is another comment with like a block thing, usually at the top of a page, right? And so I made some notes about that here in our little course outline. Single line comment in JS is like that. This is a multi-line comment. You could do this thing here with that there. And if we go back and look, we could see, like, we could do another one just kind of like this. We could do that and / and then more comment stuff. And then we could end it like that, right? And then we could do this in VS Code and then hit return, and we get this whole big deal right there. And we could do the Control + / anywhere in VS Code to do a comment. So that is that. And I'm going to do Control K and then S, right, to save it. And I have my keyboard shortcuts here. So as I'm learning this, I could search for like delete, because I was curious, like, how do I delete a line? Control Shift K. And then like I could do like move. Like, how do I move stuff up and down, right? Move a line up, Alt up arrow, Alt down arrow, right? So it'll move a line of code up or down. Or how do I copy line, right? So copy line down, copy line up, Shift Alt, right? So instead of just Alt was move a line up or down, Shift Alt up or down arrow will copy a line up or down. So line, right? What did we do? Move line before? Move line was just Alt up arrow down arrow. So that's kind of cool. Like if I wanted to move this line, Alt up arrow, Alt down arrow. And if I wanted to copy it, Alt Shift down arrow is making copies. And if I want to delete it, Control Shift K, it deletes it. So that kind of stuff really helps you start doing things quicker. So having your keyboard shortcuts here, and then just looking for like, how do I do a keyboard shortcut? And multiple cursor. So cursor, this is a really great one. Multiple cursor is really useful. I'm going to pause the video and find it. Hold on. All right, so add cursors to line in, Shift Alt I. But what you could do is, like, if I'm just going to make several copies of this here, and let's say I wanted to edit all of this at once, I could click here and I could hold down Alt, and I could add cursors, right? Like, I'm not going to do it to the middle one. Here is more info, right? And I could like type. That's like so amazing in multiple places at once. And then Control Shift K if I want to get rid of all those, and that's fine. I'll just leave it like that. So that's doing all of your comments. And then of course, if we run this, it's always good just to run your code and see if it works. So I'm going to save that and then come over here, make sure I don't have any servers pages already run, close the server, open it, and I should get a page up with alert and it's illustrating comments. All right, that's how you do comments. And also how you do some pretty nifty shortcuts in VS Code.